Hello and welcome. Today I have a short office break yoga practice for you. You can do it just using your chair. Many of us are working from home right now, so a little break during the day will do wonders to lift the spirit and improve concentration. So, get a chair and let's get started. This entire practice is going to be using a chair. I have a yoga chair, but an office chair will be fine as long as it doesn't have wheels. Also, optional is a bolster. If you don't have one, just a folded blanket would do, or even a folded towel or a pillow. Okay, let's move into the practice, move some energy around and get ready for the rest of the day. So starting our practice with the chair, seated on the edge of the chair. And just feel into the sit bones. Right side, left side. Plant the feet on the earth. Open the soles of the feet. Ankles just directly above the knees. Now lift the front body. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take the arms and bring them either onto the seat behind you or onto the rails. And open the chest. And this is your seated Tadasana, place where we're going to begin the practice. Take a few breaths to just center here. Open the chest. Feel the width across the collarbones. And then clasp the hands. Turn the palms away. Press the palms away. Inhale, exhale. Extend the arms above the head. Keep those shoulders rolling back and down. Lift. Press the palms away to the ceiling and feel the length that you're creating here in the side body. Feels so good after sitting at your desk for a few hours. And then release. I'm going to change the interlace now to the one that's less familiar. Same thing, press the palms away. Really get some width in the palms there. Inhale, exhale, lift. Press the palms onto the ceiling. Lock the elbows, roll the shoulders back and down. Lift that front body higher and higher. And then release. Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls here. Just moving the shoulders up and back, getting a little bit of movement in there in preparation for our next pose, which is Gomukhasana arms, cow-faced arms. So to begin, taking the left arm up, swinging the right arm behind and clasping the hands. Press into that space between the shoulder blades. Roll this arm in towards the face, roll the shoulder back on the other arm. Take a breath here, then release. Let's do that to the other side. Lift, take the arm to the shoulder blade, swing the other arm around, clasp the hands. Now if the hands don't clasp or don't meet, you can hold just onto your t-shirt. Press the arms in between the shoulder blades into that space there and open up. If this is a little tricky, you can do this in a dynamic way by just moving back and forth. Equally as beneficial and just a little bit more movement. Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls again. Keep that energy flowing in this top half of the body here. Okay, we're going to come into eagle arms now, Garudasana arms. So again, let's get a little bit of movement in here. Just move the arms as if you're going to hug yourself. And then clasp the hands. Elbows entwine, press the palms together. Move the elbows away from the face. And feel the stretch that comes here into that upper back. Feels really good. This part of the body can get tight with working computers or desk all day. And then let's go to the other side. And clasp. Move the elbows away. Breathe and release. Okay, I'm going to move into a forward bend now. This time, just take the feet a little bit wider, as wide as the legs of the chair, or even a little bit wider than that. And then clasp the hands behind the back. Clasp is like this time. Okay, so clasp the hands, Roll the shoulders back and down. Really move the shoulders away from the ears here. Inhale, exhale, and begin to move forwards. Bringing the head down towards the floor. Hands and arms extend. And just extend as far as you can without strain. Take a few breaths here. And then gently come up, moving all the time from the hip creases. I'm going to do another forward bend now. Maybe just move a little bit further back onto your chair. Feet can stay in the same position. This time, inhale, lift the front body. Exhale, begin to move forward again from the hip creases. And this time, bring the hands to the floor. Let that head go. You can move the head around a little bit, release the neck. You can even take the hands inside the legs and hold onto the legs of the chair here. And breathe. Let the head go, neck soft. Feel how good the front body feels here as the back body melts over the front body into this lovely forward bend. Then taking the hands out again in front of your feet, walk them back a little bit, bring them to the knees and come up. Okay, I'm going to move into a back bend now. I'm going to use a bolster for this, but a blanket would do, or if your chair's quite comfortable, you can even do it without. So taking whatever you have here to soften your chair, we're going to move into a little back bend called Dvipada Viparita Dandasana to open the front body. So sitting onto the chair now, and just arranging your buttocks here towards the end of your support as you lower the back body down, keeping the legs bent. From here, straighten the legs, let the head go, and bring the arms overhead if that's comfortable for you. If not, the hands can stay beside here. And just let the front body open. Press into the heels, legs are active and working. And take a few more breaths here. You can change the cross of the hands. Really open the armpits. Keep pressing out into the heels. And then to come out, take the back rail of the chair, bend the legs, feet flat on the floor, and lift the body up. Head comes last. And just take a minute here to sit. Find your breath. Going to move into a twist after our back bend. So removing any support you had on the chair there. And coming to sit onto the chair sideways like this. Press the feet firmly into the floor. You can have the feet just a little bit apart. Inhale, lift the front body, so from pubis to navel lifts. Lift up into the chest area, open the collarbones. Inhale, exhale, and begin to turn, holding onto the back rail of the chair. Turn from the low abdomen. Inhale, exhale, turn. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn the rib cage. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn the shoulders. Lastly, the head. Take a breath here. And then release. And then we'll take that to the other side. Swing around on the chair. Plant the feet again. Inhale, exhale, turn. Inhale, lift, exhale, turn the abdomen some more. Inhale, lift, exhale, turn the rib cage. Inhale, exhale, turn those upper shoulders, chest, collarbones broad. Head comes last. Keep the feet firmly planted on the floor. Breathe into this twist. And then release. We're Going to move into a forward bend now, seated onto the floor. So bringing your chair just in front of you here. If you had a bolster before, you can use it, but you can sit directly onto the floor. And if you have some kind of pillow or bolster, again, you can even put it at an angle in front of your chair and use that as extra support for the front body. That's what I'm going to do right now. So coming into an easy cross-legged position, without the bolster, you're just going to move forwards carefully and place the forehead onto the seat of the chair. If you have some support, as I do, I'm just going to bring it into the abdomen here, and then inhale, and as I exhale, I'm just going to move forwards and bring either my forehead to the support, or I can turn my head like this. And in this position now, I'm just going to start to let go, let my body absorb the movement and the poses that we have done. Releasing the hip joints here, allowing my body to move and be supported in this forward position onto the support. Forward bends are extremely calming, centering, excellent for focus and concentration. If you have your head in this orientation, you can then, for another minute or so, move it to the other side. Let the arms be soft. And just allow the back body to melt away onto the front body here, which in turn is moving forwards onto the support. Now, if you're short on time, this can be your Shavasana. It's a lovely alternative to Shavasana, equally as relaxing. But if you do have a little bit of extra time and you have the space to lie down, then go ahead and come out of this position just by lifting the torso, bringing the hands to the knees, and we can move into a Shavasana. So I'm going to take my legs up onto the chair here and have my calves resting on the seat of the chair, which is again really relaxing and excellent for getting better concentration and focus for the rest of the day. So I'm just going to lift my calves up onto the chair, and then I'm going to lower my torso back like so. Now I have my bolster handy, so I can either bring that to my abdomen like so, which is very relaxing, very calming, or I can take it onto my shins here, which is really nice too. And then from here, I'm just going to lift my hips a little bit, lengthen through my low back. Hands can come to the sides like so, or they can stay on the abdomen if that feels good for you, and then just begin to let go. Not going to stay here too long. This was just a short little office break, but just letting go here now, letting the weight of the bolster really allow you to feel grounded here in the Shavasana, and just completely let go. Give yourself a few minutes of time to recalibrate for the rest of the day. To come out, if you have the bolster, just remove that, place it off to the sides, bend the knees, bring the knees in towards the chest if that's good, and then just roll gently to your side, bringing the gaze down to the floor. Push yourself up, head comes last, and we will move in now to some acupressure points, which again help with concentration and focus to see you through the rest of your day. So we're just going to move into some acupressure points now, just to really boost our creativity, focus, and concentration for the rest of the day. So our first one is situated right here at the crown of the head, and it's called GV20. Now, if you go to your ears and go all the way up to the crown of the head there, right in line in the middle, you will feel a little indentation. And if you just press into that point, you can make little circles, or you can just use some pressure. And this is a really excellent point for not only improving clarity, focus, concentration, but also really helps with creativity. So really good for when projects are requiring extra creativity. You give yourself just a few minutes to use this point. Let it work for you. Our next point, moving down, is gallbladder 14, and it is just above the eyebrows. It's one finger's width above your eyebrow on each side. Again, you'll feel a little indentation, and you can just work into both of those points with your middle finger. Do circles or just pressure. And this one is really excellent for maintaining good focus and clarity. It's also really good for improving memory. Okay. After this one, we're going to take it to the third eye, which is between the eyebrows. We've done this point before. Take middle finger and just press into that point. You can close your eyes for this one. This is one of those points that's really good for many things. Maybe just take a few breaths here, breathe a little deeper as you press into this point. It's a great point for headaches, but it is really wonderful for improving focus and concentration. I almost feel like it's a little reset button, this one. You can use it sort of to reset if you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Excellent for calming. That's why it's so good for headaches. And I find while you press this point, if you bring your attention to the forehead and sort of actively feel like the forehead is moving from the center out this way, from the center out that way towards the ears, and it's feeling broader as you move into that point. And then release. And now your focus and clarity is restored. You've moved your body, you've moved some energy inside the body, and you can carry on with your day. I really hope you enjoyed this little office yoga break today. If so, comment below and subscribe. I have a video every week. But for now, namaste.